In this segment, we're going to talk about the rule of 100. There are a lot of rules with numbers attached to them, if you notice. This rule states that an investor should hold a percentage of stocks equal to 100 minus his or her age. Okay, so quick example. If somebody who is 50, then they should, by the rule of 100, keep 50% of their portfolio in stocks, and then when they turn 60, they should only have 40% in equities.
And I can tell you, I did the Paraplanner course early in my career here at GenWealth, and it was in my Paraplanner training.
Really?
This rule was in it.
Wow.
And I was shocked by that because, of course, this was my first exposure to financial planning and what it should look like long before I was licensed. And I remember thinking, well, that seems odd because that doesn't line up with what we do here. And as I learned more, it made more sense why it felt odd to me even naturally.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Scott, I think that this is a rule that actually kind of maybe was birthed through the bull market in bonds. If you think about since the time President Reagan came into office, what was that, in 1980, I believe it was? So we're now, 40 years from that? We've had a 40-year bull market in bonds because interest rates have gone from way up here to way down here. And so bonds, it wasn't uncommon to see, nice returns in the bond market, 7, 8, 9%, sometimes even as much as a double-digit return sometimes as interest rates were falling.
Yes.
And, okay, maybe bonds made more sense during that time. Times change. This rule has not changed. It's still out there. It's still in that Paraplanner course that you were taking, and it's just, it is antiquated, and you cannot use that rule for your asset allocation. There are, I can tell you, as I sit on the GenWealth investment team with Charlie Skinner and Tim Key, we go through all kinds of things that with our work with LPL Research on asset allocation changes and how money should be appropriately invested for a client over time. Just today, I reallocated one of our clients to have more exposure to emerging markets, and this client is retired. Well, what in the world are you doing that for? Because it's a good time to be investing in emerging markets right now. Something certainly that 60-40 rule doesn't necessarily, even speak to. So there are a lot of problems with this because it's really tone deaf to what may be going on in the current environment in the market. It just says, okay, put 60% of your money in bonds and 40% of your money in stocks. I can almost guarantee you that's an equation to lose some money on that 60% side going forward.